Hey guys, and welcome to another review. This review is on the 2009 horror movie Slaughter. Yeah, the block when you fucking go to the review. Anyway, Slaughter was directed by Stuart Hopewell, and he also wrote it along with Tim Long. And Slaughter follows this young girl, I guess, young. I'm not exactly too sure how old she's meant to be. I know she's meant to be under 21, but in most horror movies, 21 more looks like 41. But, well, like, she looks like in her 30s. Like late 20s, mid 20s, getting towards the 30s. And yeah, she's trying to escape her, I guess, not really escape, but escape her ex-boyfriend and also start a new life. Anyway, she meets this young girl out when drinking one day, and pretty much she goes and lives with her out on this farm. And while she's there, they go out partying a fair bit, and the other girl, Lola, always brings home older men. But the next day, there's pretty much like watchers and clothes still in the room, but the man is nowhere to be found. And soon she starts realizing that maybe something is going on here, and these men aren't leaving but disappearing. So yeah, my thoughts on the film. Yeah, there was a few issues wrong with this, like, I guess things I didn't like about this film. For one, I felt the score, there was music in parts where it really didn't need to be. I guess it just tried to hype up, like, ooh, something's going on in this farm, in the slaughterhouse, but it didn't need to be. Pretty much, like, I feel the shots, like, half an hour, or more than half an hour in, were, like, darn, like, setting up dark music, and it was already, like, well, we already know something's going on in that slaughterhouse. Like, it doesn't take a genius to know something's going on in that slaughterhouse. You don't need that build-up music to finally show that shot of the slaughterhouse. But, yeah, it was like, just felt the score was, some bits of the score wasn't meant to, like, trying to build it up, but it just didn't work. It was more like, yeah, that's obvious. The B-roll, there's a fair bit of B-roll, like, landscape, shots, and I understand what they're doing, like, but you knew where they were. There wasn't really anything. There was a few shots that was really unnecessary, and like it was shot and it was cut. It was like, you really just had to get that farmhouse and the wheelbarrow in shot, and you knew the wheelbarrow is there. Because of one stage, they show the shot of the wheelbarrow, like, you know, it's on, and it's like tension's already started before they show this wheelbarrow and a hose in the wheelbarrow. Now, and then they show the slaughterhouse, and she goes in the slaughterhouse and falls over, freaks out, and runs out and washes herself off. But it was more like, the shots leading up to that were sort of like, you didn't need it. You didn't need that suspenseful music. Probably when showing the farmhouse, yeah, you can, but yeah. There's just a few things the character did, the main girl did, was like, she walked in there, and then the girls who she's staying with brothers doing something, and she all freaks out and runs out. It's like, she looks at her, and it was more like, you wouldn't do that in real life. You'd just say hey, and then you'd walk out. But yeah, another thing, I don't know, just because I picked up on this being female, but there was like, I don't know if it was just like they meant to do it, or I think it was more of a continuity issue, or like something with the actress. Pretty much during sex she had the bra on, then she was sleeping without a bra, and then she was sleeping with a bra, and it's like, continuity, so yeah, it was a bit of continuity errors with that, like, I don't know, just being female, I picked up on that. It's like, yeah, no, we don't do that. Once they're off, they're off. One thing I was disappointed about this, there's no, what rating are you? R rating. For R rating, there is no gore. There's like barely, there's a bit of gore, but there's barely any gore. Like, I don't know why this is R rated for. It should be like MA, or you could really go M. Yeah, there's no gore. I was waiting for, like, the sound of this, I was waiting for some really gruesome, like, saw kind of kills, like, and there was hardly no kills for all these men she was supposedly meant to bring back. I think they only showed 1 or 2. And it's an hour and 35-minute movie, which I think the director really didn't need to have an hour and 35, or if he did, actually show some kills and some awesome, like, gore effects. And, also another thing they did was, and I don't know if anyone on set thought about it, but because at one stage she gets her teeth pulled out, and next minute it's like holding out in pain, like something's going on. But the camera angle, you can see there's no teeth. You can see the blood in the mouth, but you can totally tell she's like there's teeth. So it just looks weird, like she's just pulled out these teeth, and next minute, you know, because they didn't show you pulling out teeth, like, you know, they showed the pliers going in and the teeth, but then she's still got a full set of pearly whites. So yeah, this film, I mean, I like the After Dark original, After Dark films, and that, really want to get the collection of these ones. This is the 3rd After Dark Horror Fest 3, so yeah, there's like 8 of them, so yeah, I've got all of the After Dark originals and that, but yeah, I think I was disappointed for where this movie could have went to how it actually came about. Yeah, it was just too long, bits were boring, there was unnecessary shots, and not enough gore. Like, he really could have done something really good with that film. So that's why I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. Yeah, for me it was just, because like the other night I was looking for a film, I was like, what do I want to watch? I was like, just like looking, I was like, yeah, that sounds really good. Give that a watch, but I was left disappointed. So yeah, anyway, comment down below if you've seen Slaughterhouse and what you thought about it, and comment below on what film I should review next, and I'll see you with my next review.